Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shamley. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
Come on, y'all.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
You know you better show. Stand up, let's go.
And on the mound now, number 51. What do you look for here?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Ready to go now? Xavier Edwards now at the plate.
Baseman, number 9, Xavier Edwards.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So digging in, Kyle Stowers. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is downstairs.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Man at first, Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Sims. Ball to strike. That's to third. Triolo. They get the force. That is the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Miami, Yuri Perez. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out towards right center field. Casey has a beat on it. 1 away. Ozuna, the big bear.
Designated hitter, Ozuna.
And a 1-1.
That's the ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
Third,
Lau at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And now it's 3-2. Good plate appearance there. able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Stepping in, Hahn. Lau off of first with 2 away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Stowers in position. And that is that. Back here at PNC Park, and now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Inside, just missed.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
And the right-hander's 3-1. There's the strike.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Gone. That one felt good. And the Marlins jump out in front. It's 1-0. So up next, Griffin Conant. Got him swinging for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Next offering is down low. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next is the designated hitter, Christopher Morel. Just missed. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Curveball over for a called strike. To the right side, and that chance handled. 3rd out.
I'm a rock star and I work for the minimum. You can't beat my style. Can you hear me now? Hey, can you feel me now? Oh, I'm a rock star and I work for the minimum. You can't beat my style.
Bottom of the inning, Brian Reynolds here.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here is Jake Mangum. Line drive, that's a base hit. To second, but he beats the throw. Save.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position, and after last night's struggles, I'm sure.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Connor Griffin getting ready to hit. Hard liner. Hernandez on the move. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to 3rd. Now 2 away. Jared Triolo will hit next.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Konai moving under it. And that will end the inning.
24/7, I gotta eat. Tripping my pasta, got it to beast. Big out status, I'm on the leash. Out of control, running the streets. Finding my way, finding my peace. Running the street like I show speed. Never ever seen nothing like me. Never ever seen nothing like me.
Top half of the third inning, and now for the Marlins, Owen Casey. The 1-1. Hard hit left side. And one away in the top of the third. Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. And a ball and 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and that's ball 3. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
No.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And the 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And the batter now, Sims. Check swing. He held up. Ball 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Be the home base, permanent tick with the women on my arm on automatic rotate. Something like a Rolex, doing what they project. Home workout, so I use them as a bow flag. I say we
back here in Pittsburgh, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Ryan O'Hearn.
Oh.
Outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Payoff pitch. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one away. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Pirates.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
Brandon Lau.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him if he feels better about it.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Brandon Lau bops one out of here. His second of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Hahn digs in now.
That's the ball.
The 2-1. It's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Stowers settles under it. And that'll do it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 1 apiece. Back here at PNC Park, and now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. On to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Marlins.
And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. On the ground, right side. O'Hearn takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
For the Marlins.
So digging in, Otto Lopez. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Out to short, Griffin. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds.
And a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Brian Reynolds leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. Out towards right center field. Casey gets under it, and there's 1 down. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Left field, Stowers makes his way towards it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 1-2 now. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1. 1 down. Connor Griffin, the next to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one ripped left field. Stowers. Long run on his horse. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now at the plate, Jared Triolo. And a foul ball. 1 out, and a runner at second. We're here at the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 2.
Outside. Ball 3. Hard hit, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And they're all loaded up. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Lake Bacher.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
3-1 now. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That smash towards center. And the inning is over.
You can't stop me now. I'm on a run, you wild. You can't stop me. It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk. Touchdown and bringing in flavor. That spice is coming in hot.
Back here in Pittsburgh, now here's the Marlins DH, Christopher Morel. The 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the batter now, Owen Casey. Inside, almost got him.
Nope, ball 3.
Morel gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fought off foul. Payoff pitch. Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a ground ball. 1 at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
2 on, 1 out.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to Lau. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Hahn.
Number 57.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Out of here! His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. B-Ray coming to the plate now. On the ground to first. Handles, throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Jake Mangum. The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Hernandez settles underneath it. 2 away.
Now pitching for Miami.
Cade Gibson
Number
into the
58,
game.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
O'Neal Cruz now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and the lefty reliever does his job. Just 1 pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Carson Fulmer.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Inside, just missed. High fly ball on that one, curling foul down the right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw is late, and they can't get the out.
Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Connor Norby. The 2-1. Just missed. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one is absolutely belted. That one hops off the wall and should score at least 1. 1 run across. Now a relay to the plate. He's in there. It's 4-3.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact.
Jose Suarez gets the ball now.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Man at second. Line, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
The 2-1. That's towards center. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the 6th inning.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
That's a hit. And a man aboard.
All over that one right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Next to hit, Jared Triolo. Here goes the runner. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Man on second, 2 down. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Get it right, get it right. Oh, got to. Hold on, this is where I belong. I wanna down, need to live for hope is gone.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Montgomery. Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Owen Casey.
Right fielder, Owen Casey.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one not close. Full count now. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That one is upstairs.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one fouled off. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. On the mound now for the Pirates, Gregory Soto.
For the Pirates, number 31.
And up next for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Hahn will hit next.
57.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. In the dirt, ball 3.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hit.
This ball is hammered deep center field, way back there, out on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-3. One down. Brian Reynolds digs in now. Here's a 2-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 2-2 on the way. In the air, right field. Casey settles under this one. Out. Number 2. New pitcher for the Marlins, Andrew Nardi. He's into the game with the bases empty. So digging in, Jake Mangum. That one found hard the other way. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. Yeah, follow my lead. Promise I'm taking them all to the land. Couple of ops, I make them flip it before they stand. Did it with ease, never gonna lose and I'm winning again. Give me my ring, champion teams, I back to back, back to back. Blasting off my education.
We go to the 8th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Sims.
75.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. Soto, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. High fly ball down the left field line. And that'll get off into the seats. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the 8th. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 8th. O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's the 2-2. Backed off the plate that time. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
The shortstop.
So up next, Connor Griffin. And a 2-1 on the way. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Out towards right center field. Casey on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit.
Third baseman.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Casey turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Dennis Santana. A chance at his first save of the year. Digging in, Otto Lopez. Ball to strike, the pitch.
No, that's a ball.
Comes up empty, that's strike two. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. The 1-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Marlins.
One out man at first. Owen Casey, the next up for the Marlins. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying, going, gone. A two-run shot, and we are all tied up. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Just off the inside edge.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And he walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Up next for the Marlins.
Johan Ramirez will take over here.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Ball to strike. On the ground to third. Over to left. Double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the ninth. We are tied. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Ryan O'Hearn, the 3-1. Oh, this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game.
Homer's the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
The final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Go to work, baby, cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one. Still in light like a crook. How does Sunday?